Now we've taken our reference photo and I got my brown mixed up. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of go through the center of this right here and create a design. And we're just taking our brown, just kind of going around. Make sure you stay where your lettering's at. You got to be able to see it back in behind. Okay, we got one line there. Now we'll come around with another one. I'll show you how we fill everything in. We'll do the top one just a little bit different. Look around the edges, and now that we got our general outline, we'll just kind of fog it in. Just here and there. I'm going to keep some of the centers around like this here, and not touch those, not put anything in there, just leave that tan back in behind there. Come back up. Let's go over here where there's a bigger spot. I'll keep another one right there. Now we'll just follow the lines and just fog it in. Now you're not covering this all the way, you're just fogging it. Just follow your outline that you already got. Now you can use candy colors also doing this, but you got to remember, if you put a candy down, you're going to have to start using mid-coats when you go put another coat on top. Because if you don't, the candies will bleed through into your other colors. So we just kind of got our general pattern here, and now I'm going to come down on the bottom, bring a couple up here, like this, maybe one over here. I will show you how to add candy here in just a second, just on top of these colors. I don't always use candies, but it's just, I'm trying to show you guys how you can create different effects when you're doing your snake skin. Here how it's going through that, that's because I was at an angle. That's what you don't want. You want to be straight on. Okay, we'll leave that one right there for now. Now we got the same brown mixture, and we're going to go up on our white, and we're going to create just a little different pattern. Just going to kind of come up, go across the edges. And we're going to fill all this in a second, and then we're going to do the same thing here. Remember to keep looking at your reference photos. It's harder to see where your background color is on your white, but I know where my outlines are. I can see where my edges of my tape are. So now we'll go back in and fog these in, just at your top. Now we'll just put some little designs in the center here. Now we're just using the browns and the tans, and we'll add a black here in a minute. Now you can use greens. I mean, I've seen one snake picture that I had. I'm guessing it was a python. I'm not an expert on snakes. I'd have to research a little bit more. But it was all done in greens, and it was very cool looking. Just doing this in layers here, because you don't want to build it all up at once and have it run underneath your mesh. Fog that in a little bit. Okay, we're going to stop right there. And I'm going to grab some black and just go around some of my edges here. Go around the bottoms of my edges here and kind of darken those up. We got Aztec Gold candy here from Custom Shop. And I'm going to go ahead, I told you we were going to use it on black, but I'm going to kind of back up a little bit and just show you how to use some candies real quick. Always spray it out, make sure it's going good. Now I'm going to take Aztec Gold and I'm going to go over the top here. See how nice that looks? Just blends in. You don't want to go like this on it and get it covered. That's not what we're going for. We're just kind of blending it in. Now I'm not going to do it up on the white. We're just going to do it on the black here just to show you. Can even go in the center here a little bit. Now I'm going to go in with our fire orange candy and kind of blend it up on the black a little bit. Spray it out. Now I'm just going to go on the bottom side of my design here. Now if you look right here, this is the color that you got. Just lightly blend it in. Looks good when you go on top of the brown too. It's a little bit darker. Okay, we'll go up here on the white a little bit too. We'll stay on our browns just to show you. It darkens it up. We'll go right out on the edges just a little bit. And do the top also. It's almost too bright right in there, so we'll go back in and kill that with our brown here in just a little bit. What I mean by kill it is just kind of downplay the bright orange, because it gives it kind of a, not really a pink cast, but it's just too bright. It's not the natural color that you're going for. We'll go across our yellow just a little bit, still keeping the yellow up there at the top. So I was showing you right here where the orange is. We mixed up a little bit more brown right here. What we're going to do is just lightly fog over top of it. You can see how it kills that really bright orange, and yet still leaves your tan underneath it. We'll kind of do the same down here a little bit. We kind of want to keep this line pretty distinct. We're going to go back over it with our black here in just a little bit and outline just the bottom part of this. We're using triple black now from Custom Shop. I'm just going to go around the edges. Kind of outline them, darken them up. This has a real nice contrast when you pull this mesh off. You kind of fog it a little bit here and there. Not a lot. Just follow your existing pattern you already got. Do the same thing down here. And then we'll go back up the top, lightly hit those. Now when we do the ones in the center, I'm just going to do the bottom sides of those.